So I am gonna fire somebody. Last week I had an idea. We have this company Discord. We have like 10 people in there now, people who work on videos and help with production stuff. I realized we've never like done anything as a team together, you know? So I thought of a fun bonding opportunity. I should bring a guy into my company to fire him so that we just have a guy in the company Discord hanging out. And we're just at all times, we're like, ooh, any day now, you're gonna get, I'm happy you're here right now, but like, it's gonna be really sad once you get fired. That was the idea, and I was like, wait, this is brilliant. This is an amazing idea. We found the perfect person, reached out to him. He's a streamer friend of ours. He was in the Drunk Men's Choir, if you haven't seen, which is Skootish. Skootish is officially, can we get just a thank you? He hasn't signed the contract yet, but officially is joining the DougDoug company. Brand new employee. To be clear, we're going to fire him. Let's talk about how exactly this works. So here's what I came up with. We are going to pay Skootish $5 a day forever. Not only that, he does not do anything. He cannot contribute anything to the company. It's not just that he isn't given any responsibilities, it's that he can't. He is legally prevented, once he signs the contract, from contributing at all. But if any of these 10 things happen, he is instantly fired. And so today, I need some brainstorming help from you guys. What are the things that we should have as conditions that will get him fired? So far, the first two we have are Taylor Swift gets engaged. If we learn the news that Taylor Swift has gotten engaged, instantly Skootish is fired. Number two, if an earthquake at 5.0 magnitude or above hits Los Angeles, if that happens, we're instantly firing Skootish. Eli the Butterfly, thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. Appreciate it. That you are directly funding Skootish's salary. Oh, perfect. Hold on. Skootish!
DougDoug!
Hey, I just want to say on behalf of the whole DougDoug community, welcome to the team. I can't wait. Well, technically not yet, once you sign the contract, but I'm so excited to have you on board, Skootish.
I'm so excited to be a part of the team. I will do nothing.
If you want, here, I can share my screen real quick. I can actually show you what the contract is going to look like. So this is written by my friend Parks, who actually does contracts for part of his work. So we've actually taken a fair amount of effort to make sure this is legally compliant. For the good and valuable consideration, the existence of which is confirmed by the parties hereby agree as follows. Your scope of work is part of the onboarding process. You'll join the Discord server using your Discord account. Services. Contractor shall render the following services and perform the following tasks.
None.
And these shall be performed in a timely, professional, complete manner to the highest professional standards. For compensation, as long as this agreement is in effect, DougDoug shall pay the contractor $5 United States per calendar day. So we do apparently need like a deadline for California to think this is legit. So this agreement commences on the effective date and will continue for 99 years unless earlier terminated in accordance with this agreement.
Hold on. Let me do that math.
Yeah, what's funny about this is like I will be contractually obligated to pay you $5 a day until you get fired for 99 years.
Ooh, that's $180,000. I can retire with that money.
In theory, if none of the firing conditions are met, I will, over the course of our lifetimes, assuming you live to 99 or what, like 120, 30 or whatever.
I feel like I could bust out 128 easy.
I mean, so this is a straight up retirement plan if this goes properly.
This is my pension.
Termination for clause. Now, this is where it's going to get a little hairy. DougDoug may terminate this agreement immediately upon written notice for any of the following causes. Taylor Allison Swift, date of birth December 13th, 1989, becomes party to an enforceable marriage agreement.
There's no way that relationship is rock solid. I'm safe.
You say that, and then I don't know if you saw the music awards last night. She shouted out her boyfriend for being, and I quote, turning everything into magic.
I'll start worrying when she appears on his podcast with his brother.
Okay, so that's bullet point number one. Bullet point number two, an earthquake measuring 5.0 or greater on the Richter magnitude scale occurs with its epicenter within the boundaries of the Los Angeles, Long Beach, California combined statistical area as defined by the United States Census Bureau and its publication. This morning, there was an earthquake at 7:30, and I was awake for it, and Barry was also awake and immediately messaged me and said, oh, thank God we didn't sign the contract yet.
I was fearful. I was already worried. I looked it up. It was a 4.7. I was fine.
Oh, okay. We were good?
It would be immensely funny. We signed this, and the next day I get fired.
Yeah. It's really funny if that happens. It's really funny if you never get fired. I have to pay you $180,000. Like, we can't lose here. It talks about how if you're exposed to any of the, collectively, the dog materials, which is IP owned by me, that you aren't able to engage with it. In fact, you're prohibited from accessing, modifying, creating derivatives from, or otherwise using or interacting with in any manner at any time the dog materials. As far as Parkser explained it to me, this may even be interpreted such you can't even watch our videos. Because that would be interacting with the dog hole IP?
I don't watch your dumb videos anyway.
You're literally in one of them. You can't even watch yourself in the Drunk Men's Choir video.
That drunk idiot, I wouldn't want to watch that guy anyway.
Wait, so here's the interesting thing. The reason he put this in is because apparently we have to, in California, the contract could theoretically be voided if you aren't giving me anything. He literally like walked into my room holding a giant contractor law book and was like, wait, I found a solution. If we restrict what you can do, that's like the equivalent of you giving us something. So this contract is basically saying, I'll pay you to do less than you're currently doing in your life. So the fact that I'm prohibiting you from engaging with anything going on with my company does mean that this is an actual enforceable contract. I'm gonna go ahead and start brainstorming on these. Thanks so much.
Hey,
welcome to the team again.
cool.
I am so happy to have you.
I'm happy to be there. I will not be watching your stream. I'll be gone.
Yeah, just start getting prepped to have no engagement with the dog materials.
I want to practice not watching your content.
Yeah, true. Okay, God, this is the best. So now we need to make the contract, everybody. So the first one is Taylor Swift gets married. Second is an earthquake happens. Any other ideas? Half-Life 3. Okay, it's not Half-Life 3 comes. Half-Life 3 is announced. That's awesome. What's really great about that too is I would be so happy if I saw the news of like, holy shit, it's been like 30 years. Half-Life 3 is finally wait, no, Skootish! Or something like an earthquake where we all like are severely have our homes damaged and then also he loses his job. Silk Song gets released. I like that. That's good. Cowboys win the Super Bowl. If My Chemical Romance releases another album. Frank Ocean for the album. Didn't he release like one album ever? That's like his whole thing, right? Is he like showed up and then just never came back? Point Crow wins Kaizo Ironmon. I think in an ideal world, he's getting fired in like a month or two. So I think we probably want something that's more, not something that like is likely to happen in the next week. Like Point Crow's just grinding his shit for the next week, right? A major volcano erupts. We would have to clarify what it is, but I like that idea, like some sort of major disaster or whatever. King Charles dies. How old is King Charles? World War III happening is too vague. I'm not actually doing this, but if it was like USA and China go to war, is so fucked up because that is not the priority at that moment. They find alien life. Again, if this happens, this would not be my main concern. This includes microscopic organisms on Mars. If the flat earthers are right, how do we prove that though? We need stuff that is really easily confirmed, right? That's my only concern. Like we can't have it be too vague. Humans land on the moon again. Somebody said Michael Reeves uploads. Ludwig becomes Dadwig. I don't really want to do like one of my friends gets pregnant. Feels like a little strange to have another person's employment riding on that. Can we do something with a fast food restaurant? We needed something with fast food. The McRib comes back. Doesn't the McRib come back all the time? Okay, hold on. We got to do McRib research. Oh, okay, but it varies by location. That's the issue. We would have to pick a specific McDonald's. And if that one has the McRib and we confirm it, then Skootish is fired. Oh, you know what would be a good one? Trailer is released for the Zelda movie. Because that one is definitely happening, but we have no idea when. And we have no idea, like, if it's actually gonna go through. Like, we know they're like talking about it, and that's it. Parkster becomes a real lawyer. He's considered that at various points, but he's not planning on it anytime soon. Oh, Costco. Costco raises the price of the $1.50 hot dog. That'd be crazy. That'd be so sad. And then I'd also have to fire Skootish. If Skootish gets drafted into war. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, Doug gets 3 million subscribers on YouTube. It's not guaranteed. My sub count has gone up very slowly. What I think is fun about this is like, if I put out something tomorrow, which like goes super viral, it's done. It's over. But most likely this is like a year or two maybe from now. The Simpsons gets canceled. That's a wild one. Doug gets jury duty could be a fun one. No, Parkser gets jury duty. No. The idea that Skootish opens his mailbox and sees that he's jury duty is like, God, now I'm fired. You can't legally fire somebody for getting jury duty. No. It's not that he's fired because he's leaving work for jury duty. It's that he received it in the first place.
Let us leave Skootish's fate in the hands of Punk's attorney Phil. If he is scared by a shadow, Skootish will be scared by unemployment.
Is that the gopher?
I am not religious, but the second coming of Christ would be a funny one to just have on there, or if the Pope dies.
I don't want to bet on the Pope dying. The thing is, like, none of these are that likely. These are all pretty unlikely. This could go on a long time. I don't want this to go on for like 3 years. Ludwig gets a car accident. This is fucked up. I don't think, okay, I don't want to put, what if it's like me? Oh my God, a Boeing airplane crashes. That's so fuck. Oh, okay. What about an award? Yeah, some sort of award show, awards of some kind. People are saying if I win some award, we could do that.
How about Markiplier's movie Iron Lung wins some awards, maybe an Oscar or whatever? I don't keep track of the movie awards.
I probably won't keep that one in, but Iron Lung gets an Oscar is really funny. This is funny too. I met Markiplier a couple months ago and like chatted about this, and I was like, oh, it's crazy you're doing this movie. It's really cool. If he like releases it and I message him and I'm like, hey, I would really appreciate it if the movie is like kind of bad, because I'm gonna lose an employee. Like, maybe I'll leave that in. So random. God, this is the best. I'm so excited about this. This is a contract where good friend Jackson Skootish is going to be entering into employment with my company. We have this contract between DougDoug and Jackson Harrison, aka Skootish, the contractor. Now, the rules of this, we've gone over it on stream, but I'll just remind everybody. Scope of work. They're going to join the company Discord, and he will have the following services that he must perform for the company. None. And they must be performed in a timely, professional manner. Skootish will be compensated with $5 per day for the next 100 years up until he is fired, if he's fired. We did add a severance clause of $100 if you get fired.
Now I do want to get fired.
It's a real, like, tortured.
I can go to Disneyland.
No, you can go to like 1/3 of Disneyland.
No, I can go to Disneyland.
All right, so the reasons for firing are the following.
Okay.
Taylor Allison Swift becomes party to an enforceable marital agreement.
That's fine.
Earthquake measuring 5.0 or greater in the Richter magnitude scale occurs with its epicenter within the boundaries of the Los Angeles, Long Beach, California combined statistical area as defined by the United States Census Bureau and its publication Metropolitan and Micropolitan Statistics Area Population Totals 2020 to 2023.
That's standard in all contracts.
Valve Corporation or its authorized representatives publish a press release for a game titled Half-Life 3.
They can't count to 3. I'm safe.
Hollow Knight Silk Song by Team Cherry enters a state of accessibility such that a member of the general public may download and run the software on a personal computer or gaming device.
That's been dead for years.
The professional American football team Dallas Cowboys is declared by the National Football League as winner of any of its Super Bowl championship games. Charles Philip Arthur George, date of birth November 14th, 1948, commonly known as King Charles, is declared as having suffered legal death as determined by a medical professional licensed by a governing body of competent jurisdiction or a court of competent jurisdiction.
We got like 100 more years of him, I'm sure.
NVIDIA Corporation common stock, NASDAQ, NVIDIA, has a market price at any point equaling or exceeding 200 United States dollars per one share, or a pro rata amount in the case of a stock split or reverse stock split.
That's crashing.
On or after the effective date of this agreement, at least one organism of the Homo sapien species makes physical contact with the moon, Earth 1, either directly or by proxy using an object connected with the organism's body.
I don't know what the moon is.
Christopher Edwin professionally known as Frank Ocean, publishes a new full-length album. For the avoidance of doubt, singles and extended plays do not qualify as full-length albums.
I don't listen to music. Does he make a lot?
Nintendo Company or its authorized representatives publishes a promotional trailer for the film based on the game franchises The Legend of Zelda, as originally announced on November 8th, 2023 in its press release, development of a live-action film of The Legend of Zelda to start. Costco Wholesale Corporation's Kirkland Signature quarter-pound plus all-beef hot dog and 20-ounce soda with refill menu item is listed for sale by at any Costco wholesale food court location within the United States at a price greater than $1.50. Contractor receives a notice of military conscription for the United States federal government. At any point, the YouTube channel DougDoug reaches a subscriber count greater than or equal to 3 million.
You fell off.
What do we have right now?
I don't know. The producer or network or an authorized representative of the American animated sitcom The Simpsons publishes a press release announcing the retirement, cancellation, or another form of discontinuation of future episodes of the series. Cristiano Ronaldo de Santos Aveiro or his authorized representative registers for an account under Ronaldo's ownership on Twitch Interactive Inc.'s live streaming platform, Twitch, and initiates a broadcast on the account's associated channel during which Ronaldo's personal and physical likeness is used live and in real time during such broadcast. An authorized representative of the Quebec government proclaims an act of succession from Canada. Daniel Joseph Clancy ceases to hold the title of Chief Executive Officer at Twitch Interactive Inc.
Okay, I'm safe.
Rockstar Games Inc. releases a press release announcing the postponement of the release of the game GTA 6 to a date on or after January 1st, 2026.
I'm sure that's going to be on time.
Borderlands 2024, the film distributed by Lionsgate Films and based on the video game series by Gearbox Software, is presented with an Academy Award, commonly known as an Oscar, by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. And the last one, the contractor can succeed a coin flip event. A coin flip event may be initiated by the contractor up to one time per calendar week, the boundaries of which shall be determined by the United States Pacific Time, while conducting a live broadcast on the contractor's Twitch channel. A coin flip event begins when the contractor vocalizes the phrase, wee woo coin flip event, into an audio receiving device connected to the broadcast and flips a United States penny, nickel, dime, or quarter with reasonable regard to preserving the randomness of the result. Contractor shall continue flipping the coin if the prior flip resulted in the coin landing with the head side facing upwards. A coin flip event is deemed successful if the coin lands with the head side facing upwards 10 times consecutively. A coin flip event is deemed unsuccessful for a certain calendar week if the coin lands with the tail side facing upward at any point after the coin flip event is initiated and prior to the successful completion of the coin flip event. If you flip a coin 10 times in a row and it's heads, you're fired.
Right. Okay.
This is important that you are no longer able to interact with the DougDoug materials, just as a heads up. Officially unsubscribing from the DougDoug YouTube channel. That's my employee. Jackson Harrington, I am so excited to welcome you to my company. I cannot wait to work with you.
I'm so excited.
That's signed by me. Yes, bring it in. Oh, welcome to the team.
No, stop running.
Oh, right, yeah. You need to leave.
Get the camera off.